Welcome back to the Green Means Go channel. It's your host, me. Here's your warning. You all know what time it is. I'm feeling good today. We didn't have a good day yesterday, but I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling optimistic. I don't know if it's because we had the insurance adjuster come out to look at our roof and they're going to offer a full replacement because of some hail damage. So I do not have to go Luigi Mangione on anybody. That's a joke, guys. Seriously. That's on. I shouldn't say that on recording. I'm kidding, but I'm thankful that I pay all this money to insurance and it's going to actually do me some benefit. Yesterday, we should just, I'm not going to restart the video. I probably should restart the video. We're not doing it. Zach Nito, I felt darn good to start the night. He was part of our round robin. First at bat. Oh boy, are we going to finally get a win? No, we didn't hit anything else. Lindor ended up cashing in this late game. Again, my leans were hitting, nothing else. Kind of a bizarre slate. 5 home runs in this one, 5 home runs in this one, 3 of which went to Kerry Carpenter. It is what it is. We're down 7 units, and I'm not worried about it because we're having a good time, we're having fun, and we're learning things as we go, and that's all we can ask for. My park ratings are still looking appropriate. We're down 4.5 on leans. We're up 4.3 on official. Again, it is what it is. It's okay. Let's look at today. But before we do that, I'm going to give you a little nugget. Novig, I've been talking about it. I've been trying to encourage you guys to sign up. Maybe this will push you over the edge. They have these cool little month-long promos. It's kind of like a battle pass if you ever played Fortnite or other video games. And so this one, place straight orders on Yes Home Run Markets. You place up to 50, you get $15. You place 25, you get 10, you win 5. So it's a minimum of a $5 bet. So I've got 3 today. You can see I screenshot this after I was done. So I've bet 3 today. So we're going to make this a normal thing. I may as well, if I find a guy I like, he's got the best price on Novig, utilize this. And, you know, if I bet 3 a day, I'll get a free $15 at the end of the month for doing what I was going to do anyway. So again, if you want to sign up, use my code. Let's move on. Pittsburgh, the wind is blowing in. There's high pressure, and there's good pitching. Lance McCullers and Paul Skeens, I don't think it is very good conditions for home runs. It is a red from me all around. I'm skipping, not even a lean to be had. Game in Miami is better than yesterday. I know I didn't care for it yesterday. There were a couple home runs hit. Hunter Goodman, I believe, hit 2. Ryan McMahon at 650 is a good price on Novig. I played that for an official play. And then Liam Hicks for the Marlins. Colorado's pitcher, Chase Dollander, I believe his name is, not been great. Actually been pretty poor, and been poor specifically against lefties. Now, Liam Hicks, obviously not a guy that cranks every day, like a prepubescent high school boy. A pubescent, it's a crank joke. He's not a cranker. He's not a crank artist. But I think today he could crank 110 to 1. I like the price. And then we have on our notes, we have a JPW. That's a new phrase that I'm going to use because somebody said, hey, there are guys that you like and you say their prices aren't good enough. Can you just give me a list of those so I can parlay them all together? JPW stands for, can you guess it? Just play winners. Just play winners, otherwise known as chalk. Kyle Stowers, just play winners. Didn't love his price, but he'll probably hit one today. So there's your just play winner play for this game. Washington, the conditions say take right-handed batters. The pitching says take left-handed batters. So I'm going to pass. If you want to just play a winner and you don't care about price, say a Suzuki, throw him into your parlay. Game in New York looks pretty good for right-handed batters. And that's interesting because Rodon is pitching. I think Rodon is going to get his in terms of strikeouts tonight, but he is typically hit pretty hard by right-handed batters. The problem, though, in this game is Cleveland doesn't have a ton of power righties. A lot of their guys who hit home runs are left-handed. Manzardo, Ramirez is a switch hitter, but a lot of his home runs come out as a left-handed batter. Manzardo, Nolan Jones. I'm forgetting somebody else. Just Carlos Santana, also switch hitter. Point is, not a ton of guys. John Kenzie Noel at 6-1, I think, is a fine price. And Will Wilson is a minor league guy. Hits the ball pretty hard in the minors, not so much in the majors this season. So be careful. It's kind of just like a fun play, a wild play, if you will. He's got the potential. He's seen Rodon actually in a game before. And at 11-1, I was fine to put it as a lean. For the Yankees, who have I become? What happened to Green Means Go? What have you done with him? I'm playing Aaron Judge at 2-1. And I'm going to make a video, I believe, today about the implied probability or the break-even percentage of home run bets, just to kind of talk about what these odds mean. I think Aaron Judge in this game, if this game was simulated 10 times, I think he hits a home run in 4 of the 10 games, which means at plus 200, we have a plus EV bet. 150 is what I would call fair. So again, it's crazy. It's so unlike me, but fine. With the conditions, with the pitching, I'll play Aaron Judge tonight and maybe for the last time ever. Anthony Volpe, what did I say to you guys? I said, I will not play Anthony Volpe until he hits a home run, until he proves it to me. He's on here again. Wouldn't you know? I have lied to you. I've gone back on my word. 7-1. If you want a prop play, I didn't play this officially. I think Rodon at 8 strikeouts, plus 168 is a good price. He's kind of been on a heater, and I think his matchup is really good against these Guardians. So plus money for 8Ks, I think has some value. And then New York money line, it's probably a little too juiced. The odds are probably a little bit too much to overcome, but we'll talk about how we work that into something in just a little bit. Game in Toronto, I really like the Phillies tonight against Bowden Francis. I believe Bowden Francis is like 15 home runs in 11 games. Just being hit absolutely hard. And this game's in Toronto. We've seen balls fly out of this park lately. I'm playing 2 plays officially. Bryson Stott at 850, Brandon Marsh at 760. Those are official plays that I did put money on. But if you want to just play winners, Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper are probably good matchups tonight. Game in Boston, anyone is in play here. I think all the prices are just good enough. Any name pops up on my feed tonight that hit a home run, I would not be surprised. Logan O'Hoppe, Joe Adell, Rob Refschneider, and Rafael Devers all are leans. All are guys you can work in. I don't know. I know why Refschneider is green around. That is because I had another tab open and my cursor was in there. So I don't know if that's an omen. I don't know if you believe in green means go omens. In unintentional green means gomens. Write that one down. Rob Refschneider might be your play if you're superstitious. Game in Cincinnati, fool me once, shame on them. Fool me twice, we'll go yellow next time. I think it's another green matchup. Hunter Green, no pun intended, is pitching. And who's pitching for Peralta? Freddie Peralta is pitching for Milwaukee. Both guys that each batters have seen. Jackson Chourio at 5-1, Ellie De La Cruz at 420, TJ Friedel at 750 are all leans, but I think there's some other guys in play if you look. This game in Atlanta, I'm very torn because you have Zach Gallen and Spencer Strider on the mound, and typically you'd see those names and you'd stay far away. But this year, both of them have struggled. Conditions favor right-handed batters. Pitching favors left-handed batters. I don't know if there's a ton of value. I'm very torn. Just play winner Austin Riley is a lean at 420. Game in Tampa Bay, massive wind is coming in, which is the first time I believe this year we've seen this park, which tends to be a hitter's paradise with wind coming in. I'm talking 20 miles an hour into the batter's face. Chance of rain as well. This game may not even be played. Tyler Mahley's pitching for Texas, which is why I've given Tampa Bay a red designation, because Mahley has allowed 2 home runs all year, both in the same game, both late into the game, like 4th and 5th inning. So he's just been like so lights out at not allowing the home run, and it's poor conditions. So I'm staying away from this one. Drew Rasmussen has picked it up as well. So I just full fade from me. Game in Chicago. I think you've got to play right-handed batters in this one with the wind blowing from right field to left field. If you take a left-hand batter who's going to pull the ball, they're going to be hitting it into 15, 20 mile an hour winds, which is tough to overcome, especially with some of these bats on the Sox who don't have a lot of power in their lineup. Kerry Carpenter is a guy who, if you want to play lefties, he could still probably hit one because of the guy he is. But he hit 3 last night. Good grief. Torkelson and Gleyber Torres would be leans. Game in St. Louis. Again, another one where wind is blowing heavy out to left field, and the pitching is not great. Palente, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Someone will correct me. For St. Louis, Bobby Witt Jr. is an official play. Salvador Perez is an official play. And Miguel Garcia at almost 14-1 is an official play on Novig, partly for the promo, partly because I liked him. Numbers crazy. He's got 5 on the year. Conditions are great. Matchup's great. We'll let it ride. Seattle, I don't love overall. I think it's a bad matchup for Baltimore against George Kirby. Rowdy Tellez is a lean, and if you want to just play a winner, go ahead and throw in Cal Raleigh. Last 3 games of the night, At least I'm consistent with hating San Francisco games. I was correct yesterday. No home runs. The game actually ended 1-0. Pretty boring game. Jackson Merrill at 8:30 is crazy. And I think even though, Landon Roop is pitching, even though it's a bad stadium, I still think there's value in Merrill at 8:30. I'm not playing him though. Then we have sort of the antithesis of the San Francisco game, and that is the game in Sacramento with the Oakland Athletics. Pitching looks to be poor. Jacob Young is supposed to start. It hasn't been confirmed, so just be careful. But that's the known sort of prediction that Jacob Young is going to start. And conditions are phenomenal. Both lineups match well to the pitcher. So I got a lot of options here. Byron Buxton is an official play on Novig, 305. Carlos Correa, 430 is a lean. JJ Bleday just got recalled from the minors back up to the majors, 6-1. I think he's fine there. Tyler Soderstrom is an official play at 5-1. I also don't hate Royce Lewis at 420. Finally, the game in LA is probably fine. Clayton Kershaw's pitching, not been the best. Tyler McGill has been pretty good. Makes me a little nervous, but I like Freeman's price at 520 here, given the conditions and the matchup. And also Starling Marte at 11-1. 2 promos today. One on FanDuel, of course, Dinger Tuesday, otherwise known as Fake Dinger Tuesday. And then DraftKings has a no sweat bet for a parlay. So we will talk about those. We'll talk about the official plays. We'll talk about some round robins. I do have a lot today. So again, feel free to play what you want. Again, I got to do what's best for me, what I live with. Some people are going to say, you're playing too much. That's fine. I'm playing what I want to play, and I'm not telling you guys to do the same. I'm telling you guys to do what you want. My FanDuel Dinger Tuesday 50% boost. Anthony Volpe. Going back on my word. Lying to you guys, saying I'm not going to play him until he hits one. He's not hit one. I'm playing him. 7-1 in this matchup is too good to be true. We're playing Volpe and Freeman, 2-leg parlay, 0.1 units at 72.90. Then for our DraftKings no sweat bet, and we will probably recycle this. So if this loses, we're going to recycle this $10 bet tomorrow or something. We're gonna run it back and account it. Okay, so it's kind of a double dip. Yankees money line, over 8.5 Philly Toronto, over 8.5 Milwaukee Cincinnati, over 9 Kansas City St. Louis. That's the play. And then 0.05 units on Ryan McMahon on Novig, Aaron Judge, like I said, Stott, Marsh, Witt, Perez, 0.05 on Garcia, 0.05 on Buxton. We get our 3 plays for the Novig challenge. And then 0.1 on Soderstrom. Now, for round robins, I did 2 round robins today because I liked the prices on multiple guys on 2 different books. So Logan O'Hoppe, Jackson Chourio, Bobby Witt Jr., Aaron Judge, Nick Castellanos. That could hit. I mean, those 5 guys, that could hit. I'm just saying. Don't tail if you don't want to, but that could hit. Then our FanDuel, it's a little more risky. We got DJ LeMahieu, Brandon Marsh, Ellie De La Cruz, Spencer Torkelson, Carlos Correa. That's what we're running today. I believe that's all with my slides. Yeah, that's an old slide. So again, guys, we suck. We're not doing well. I plan to have a video out about home run odds very soon. I don't know if it's going to be today. It's a beautiful day out there. I may try to enjoy some sunshine, do some yard work and the like, but we'll see. Love you guys, and we shall see you tomorrow.